we know that all these are angles. So angles can be made by lines, rays, or even line segments. But in all the three cases, these are the angles. Now, angles cover different areas, and according to the area covered by the angle, different areas have different names. So in this case, this particular area which you see here, well, this is being covered by the angle, or you can say that the angle extends to make this particular area. So what do I call this area? Well, this area is called interior of the angle. So the region that lies within the angle is called interior of the angle. Now, so whether it is made between two lines, or between two line segments, or between two rays, the area will extend unendingly according to the angle. So in this case, although these are two line segments, when we talk about area of the angle, that is interior of the angle, well, we will extend this unendingly, and we will extend this too unendingly, and whatever area lies between this entire region will be called interior of the angle. Now let's talk about this point M. Now what do we call this point M? Well, we will say that this point M lies in the interior of the angle. So what is the position of this point M? This point M lies in the interior of the angle, because this entire region is interior of this angle. Now, a very good example is this particular road, in which, what do you see? Well, the road comes like this, and another road joins it here. So this here is the vertex of this particular angle, and these are the two arms. And what about this entire region? These buildings lie in the interior of the angle, right? Because this region lies between these two arms. So this entire is the interior of this particular angle, and these buildings lie in the interior of the angle. Now let's talk about another area. While this is interior of the angle, now what about this area? What is this entire area called? Well, it is exterior of the angle. So the region that lies beyond the angle is called exterior of the angle. So apart from this entire area, whatever area is beyond the angle is called exterior of the angle. So this entire region is exterior of the angle. And if point M is located here, then what is the location of this point M? Well, we will say that point M lies in the exterior of the angle. So the region where point M lies is the exterior of the angle. So in case of these roads, let's see, we have these buildings here. So what will we say? Where are these buildings located? Well, these buildings are located in the exterior of the angle made by these roads. So this is the angle, and the buildings are located in the exterior of the angle, because this entire region is the interior of the angle, and this entire region is the exterior of the angle. Now what about these cars? If I ask you the location of these cars, what will you say? Well, is it in the exterior of the angle, or is it in the interior of the angle? Well, neither. In this case, these cars are exactly on the arms of the angle, isn't it? And when we have something on the arms of the angle, we say that that particular object lies on the boundary of the angle. So the rods are nothing but boundary of the angle. So this entire shape is basically boundary of the angle. So the arms form boundary of the angle. So we have internal, external and boundary of the angle like this. So the cars are actually traveling along boundary of the angle. So you see, when we talk about boundary of the angle, it is made of all those points that lie on the arms of the angle. So in this case, A, B and C, all the 3 points lie on the boundary of the angle. So can you tell me, where does point B lie? So we have this angle here, PQR, and point B lies here. So does it lie in the interior of angle PQR, or exterior of angle PQR, or boundary of angle PQR? What do you think? Well, the answer is boundary of angle PQR, because this is the angle and this is the interior of the angle. This entire region is exterior of the angle, and this is the boundary of the angle, and this point lies on the boundary of the angle. Now, another thing which you need to know is that when we talk about angular region of an angle, it is basically interior of the angle and boundary of the angle. So boundary along with interior of the angle together make up angular region. So this entire region, including the boundary, is the angular region. So interior plus boundary is angular region. So in case of an angle, we have different regions. We have interior, which is all the area between the extended boundaries, and then we have this boundary, which is made up of these lines. So these lines extended unendingly form the boundary of this particular angle, and then entire region outside the boundary is called the exterior of the angle. So in case of an angle, we have interior of the angle, exterior of the angle, and then a boundary dividing both the regions, and also interior and boundary together make up the angular region.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all learning resources as per ICSE, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged, and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubts. That's not all. You also get amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches, and many more, along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it's rewarding too. So register for free now.